and welcome back. So today we are going to be making these super cute tie-dye, blue tie-dye shirts. We're actually making them for the entire family. So me, my husband, and our 3 kids. One of them's got a baby onesie. And we're starting off with just regular white tie-dye shirts. So the whole family's going to be twinning. And if you want to see how to make easy, one color, super cheap tie-dye shirts, then keep on watching. Okay, so the design we're making today with our tie-dye is Nebula. So you're gonna take your shirt and lay it flat. And then you start like crinkling it up with your fingers. Just crinkling it up until you get like a ball kind of. And then you're going to put a rubber band on it. The tighter you get it, the less. This is a one color. When you do Nebula, it's almost like clouds kind of, but the tighter you get it, the more white you're gonna have with some tie-dye. So you want to use some rubber bands. I'm gonna use like 4 on an adult shirt, and it's gonna kind of be in a ball when we're done. Okay, we are all done with our 5 shirts. We have 2 kids, 2 adults, and a baby onesie. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 cups of hot tap water. For every 2 cups, I'm just using the powdered RIT dye. So per every 2 cups of hot tap water, you're gonna use a half a teaspoon of dye. So since I used 4 cups, I'm gonna use a whole teaspoon of dye. And we're going to put that right into our water. Ooh, it already splattered blue. And then we're gonna stir it. Now to this, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon per 2 cups. So 2 tablespoons of salt. Tablespoon of salt going in, 2nd tablespoon going in. So we have 2 tablespoons of salt, 4 cups of water, and 1 teaspoon of RIT Royal Blue dye. My blue dye to just like a squeeze bottle. And you want to be careful when you're putting this on the counters. As you can see, I've got a couple stains here. I'm gonna have to bleach up because I had some on the bottom. So just be mindful of that if you have laminate. Just depending on how much blue you want on your shirts, you're going to soak certain areas of the shirt. Turn it over. I don't want mine all blue. I want a white and blue, so you'll notice I'm leaving white spots on the shirt. And there we go. That one's gonna sit for 30 minutes. And you can put as much dye depending on how you want your shirt to look. I'm going more for a white with a little bit of blue tie-dye, so I'm not putting, the whole thing isn't going to be, if that makes sense. You want to make sure when you're doing this, it's not in a place where it's sitting in a whole bunch of dye, because if it's sitting in the dye, it'll end up getting all over everything. It'll make like the whole, all right, so there we go, that one. Oh, but I think I want a little bit more right there. Second one. But not least, we have the babies. And see, like if it was sitting there, the whole bottom would get soaked up in blue. So I'm actually gonna fold this over and have a new surface. And this is just a Trader Joe's paper bag. And that one is done. I just have these sitting on the counter and we're gonna let them sit for 30 minutes to let the dye absorb. There goes the timer, counting down 30 minutes. Next step, we are gonna take the shirts and wrap them in plastic wrap. Does anybody else struggle with getting plastic wrap out of the container? Anyway, so we're gonna take the shirt, wrap it in plastic wrap, just like that. Loosely, but you want it sealed. So, get another sheet, plastic wrap. And you're gonna leave the rubber bands on at this point, and you just want to wrap, sealing the shirt in your plastic wrap. Just like that. Once they are all wrapped, we are going to pop them in the microwave for 2 minutes on a paper towel. There they are in the microwave. And you can either use a towel or a paper towel. They're gonna go in there in 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, you can see how it got like the steam underneath the thing. Okay, so we're gonna unwrap the shirts and we are gonna run it under cool water until the water runs clear. Just keep it like it is. Then we take the rubber bands off and take them out. Here's one shirt. How cool that turned out. All right, let's unwrap the second one. Rubber bands off. And you can keep these rubber bands and use them again because they don't really get colors. So the second shirt, ooh, second one. This one I think is yours, buddy. Aiden, who's right here. He's like, Mommy, where's my shirt? I think this is yours, pal. I think yours is gonna look pretty epic. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. Liberties. It's like getting all these little rubber bands off. All right, here's the next one. That might be yours. And the last but not least, the little onesie. Well, come on, little rubber band. Ooh, that one's hot. Oh, look at the little onesie. How cute is that? So freaking adorable. All right, so now we are going to wash these in cold water. And here's the thing, when I was rinsing them, not that much dye comes out. So I only rinsed the first one, and then I was like, so I'm gonna put them in the washer with nothing else, wash them in cold water, and then dry them, and I'll show them to you. Here they are, the finished product. There's my husband's, there's mine, Aiden's, the baby's, and Liberty's. I'm gonna cut mine and make it a little not so t-shirty, but how cute are those?